Today we're going to take a ride through Huntington Beach State Park. The first loop of campsites are the old campground. They're sites 1 through 134. We're probably not going to ride into many of the campsites themselves. They're all reasonably flat. Some are out in the open, some are very shaded. All of these campsites in this loop have 30 amp power and water, but we'll kind of cruise through and see what we've got. That's site number 1, site 2, site 3, site 4, we'll pull into site 5 just to ride through a couple of them here and there. These are all gravel sites, again reasonably level. All pretty easy in, easy out. All right, that's site 6. Site 7 that's occupied right next to the beach access. And site 8. Site 9 on the other side of the beach access. A little bit of overflow parking there. Site 10. And this is site 11. And site 12. And site 13 is a nice wooded site. Site 15, and this one over here with a tent and a camper is 14. That is 17. And that site is 16 and 19. With whatever that shelter is, 18. And that's site 20, 21. Site 23. And I don't know if we're missing some sites or just the numbers get kind of weird. That's site 22 with the van, 25 with the fifth wheel. And that driveway is just a drive down to the bathhouse. This van is in 27. And 24. And that is site 29 with a lot of space behind it. 26 also has a lot of space kind of out in the middle of the circle. 28 and 31. 33. Again, right next to beach access. 30. 35. 32. 37 and 34. That is site 39. 36 right there. 38. 41, and we'll let the car go by. All right, that is site 43, and site 40. And 45. 42. And that's 44. 47. With a walk to the bathhouse. And that is 49. 48. 51. 50. This is 53. And 55. And that one is 52. 54. 57. And that is 59. That's 56 right there under the tree. And that is 61. 58, 63, 60, 59, the handicap site that's paved is 62. The next one is 64, and this is 67, 69, it's empty next to it. That is 66. This is 71. '68. Nice shaded site. And the 73 is the campground host. It does have sewer. And 70. Alright, site 74. And we'll let these guys in 76 do what they need to do. And that's 79. 78 right here. 80. Nice big field out behind the site. 81 and 83 and 85 that's occupied. 82 is occupied, not much shade, like none. 84. Campground host in site 87. And then 86. And 88. This is 103. And this section is very wooded. 104. You can hardly see it with the camper in there. 105. That is a nature trail of some sort. 106. And all of these, despite being way back in the woods, really do have a good bit of room to get into them. 107. And that is 109. That's 108. 111. 110. 113. 112. And 115. 117. That's 114. 119. 121. Very nice bathhouses. 123. That is 116. All right, site 46. Coming into this loop that's 89 through 102. So 89, this is first one on the right. 91 has the Airstream in it. 90. 92 has the tents. 93. 94. Campground host is in 96. 95, and 97, which is occupied site. 98, 100, and site 101, and this is site 99. And then the Imagine here is in site 102. 125. 118. 127. 120, 128, and 129, this is 122, 130, 131, 124, 132, 126, 133, okay, and after site 133, that concludes the north side of the campground. It again is all 30 amp, and they're gravel sites. Again, all reasonably level. Some shaded, some not, some in between. A very nice and quiet campground. And we'll head over to the newer side of the campground, which is sites 134 through 175, that are all 50 amp and sewer. Now on the way out, we have a very nice trash area. And then the dump station for the whole campground. But it is 3 dump sites, side by side. Very nice dump station. Okay, this particular loop is straight in, turn around, straight back out. All the sites are back in. They are all concrete and all I think you would call basically level. I'm not going to ride through them just because there's not much to see in them, but we just passed 134, that's 135, 136, 137. I will drive into this one just to start. Okay, and all of these have sewer and water. And let's see what the power looks like. And they also have 50 amp power. Okay, along with a picnic table and a fire pit. Okay. All right, that one is 139 and 140. I think just riding down the road you can get a pretty good view of what these sites really look like. The pop-up is in 143. And we do have a bathhouse here. And it looks like the next two sites are probably handicapped since the sidewalk goes down to them. You can also see these are all large sites and easy back in. There's no trees in the way. There is some shade on some of them. The sites going in have less shade than the sites on the way back out. All right, the mini light is in 50. I don't know whether you can actually see the numbers painted on the asphalt. All right, and a decent sized turnaround. With trash here at the end. It would be a nicer turnaround if somebody didn't park in it, but there is room to get turned around, I think, with anything you've got. And as you can see, these are wooded sites somewhat. And again, nice big sites. All right, and we have beach access between 166 and 167. And we'll ride down that beach access just to see how far is it really to the beach. Hey. Ah, very nice. All right, so we have handicap access all the way to the beach. At least almost. It was handicap all the way down until the sand blew over it. But very nice access. And you can probably hear by the sound the wind is blowing out here, but you don't really notice it back in the campsites. The brush does a wonderful job of shielding the camper from the wind. May not protect from the mosquitoes very well though. Okay, let's see, this is 175 is the last site with the Airstream in it. And that is all the campsites. So that takes care of our tour of Huntington Beach State Park in Murrells Inlet, South Carolina. I hope you find it useful. Have a wonderful day and a wonderful weekend camping. And thanks for watching.